They want you to stay out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anybody else in the house?
No.
Just 1, 2, 3?
A mother had just walked into the kind of nightmare no one ever prepares for: her husband savagely murdered in their own home.
It's okay, honey.
At first, she assumed it was a break-in gone horribly wrong, but what she would soon uncover was far more disturbing than a burglary. The attacker wasn't a stranger. It was her own son.
Listen, we'll figure it out, man. We'll figure it out.
We can't figure it out. He's dead. He's fucking dead.
Some sick thing in my mind clicked and made me want to kill him.
It was the night of November 21st, 2023. Theodore Goulia sat at his desk at home, working late, unaware that death was just moments away. Without warning, he was struck from behind with a baseball bat. The force of the blow knocked him to the floor, disoriented and bleeding. But the assault didn't stop. Blow after blow landed on Theodore's skull. And then, in a final horrifying act, the attacker stabbed him multiple times in the throat, ending his life in a pool of blood. The next morning, Theodore's wife made a frantic call to 911 after discovering the gruesome scene. Police rushed to the house, having no idea what they were about to walk into.
Come here. What's going on? Get on the ground.
Dad is dead.
Get on the ground. Both of you on the ground. On the ground.
I don't have a weapon. I don't have a gun tail in my phone.
Hands behind your back. Keep them there. Don't move them. Hands behind both of you. Hands behind your back.
Got him.
I got him. Keep your hands right there. Don't move them. All right.
You got him? Yeah. Got. Come on, Dad. Keep your hands up.
What happened?
My mom called me. I'm at work saying my dad is dead. There's nothing on the wall. He fucking gives me the room. I can't even go look.
I got him secured over here.
Where's he at?
Inside, Theodore's lifeless body lay in the hallway, battered, bloody, unrecognizable. Blood smeared across the floor and walls revealed the sheer violence of the attack. This wasn't an accident. It wasn't a robbery. This was cold-blooded murder.
RJ? I'm just going to advise you of your rights because I still don't know what happened.
Ben didn't do anything, man. Ben didn't do anything. He thinks that I murdered my dad, and he wasn't attacking me. But I did not murder my dad.
Police hadn't named a suspect yet, but RJ's immediate denial and his oddly composed behavior made officers suspicious.
What happened?
Okay, so I heard scuffling in the middle of the night. I usually smoke cigarettes in the garage.
Okay.
And listen to music at a certain volume. Long story short, I found my dad when my mom comes home.
Okay. Who moved the body? Because the body's clearly been moved. Was that you?
I didn't move it. My mom.
Were you?
My mom may have went up there.
Your mom is not moving that body.
I'm saying. Oh, you're saying?
Who called
Who was here last night in the house? Just you and your dad?
Yeah, and I think someone broke in and murdered.
But his story had holes, and police noticed. His demeanor didn't match the horror around him. Meanwhile, his brother Ben was completely shattered.
So you just coming from work? Okay. I'm sorry for the inconvenience, but there's been history.
No, you're fine. I'm standing there and makes sense.
Okay. You want to?
Can I go inside? I'm getting cold.
We'll get there. Okay. Just you want to lean against the car? Or you want to?
No. He called me last night at 12.
Who did?
My dad.
Okay.
Did
you speak to him?
I couldn't answer it. I was asleep. I just called me this morning.
Yeah.
Ben was clearly in shock. It was becoming more and more apparent. Ben believed his own brother was responsible for their father's brutal death. You had to listen closely, but right after Ben told officers that only RJ and Theodore were home that night,
Take RJ back.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's see.
Alright, call the wrong person.
Here's what we got. He's dead. There's going to be no. So the only thing that you guys are going to do is basically confirm. So
Oh, you're ready? I'm back.
Not yet.
Okay,
Good. He's clearly dead. Body's clearly been moved. Whatever happened in the fucking hallway. Body's in the bedroom. Mom says she found the body. RJ's in custody right there. son and mom both say RJ was here with him alone. RJ claims, I briefly Mirandized him. I just said what happened. He says there was a scuffle last night. He thinks someone broke in the house and murdered his father.
Detectives now had to sift through testimony, alibis, and timelines. Some officers were analyzing the crime scene, while others focused on interviewing the family members, trying to catch inconsistencies in their stories.
I just got a quick timeline from her.
Okay.
She went to her daughter Claire's yesterday in the morning. Stayed with her daughter all yesterday. Stayed at her daughter's last night. Came home at 10 o'clock this morning. I said, why'd you come home? Well, RJ called me, said he needed cigarettes.
Yeah.
I said, did he say anything happened? No. So I said, okay, so how did you find out when you got here? She's like, well, I first came here, went to my back bedroom, and then I went upstairs, and that's what I found.
Detectives returned to what mattered most, reconstructing an accurate timeline.
We're going to take him out of the car. Gonna let go for a second.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's go. We're going this way.
Come on.
Yeah, me too.
We all gotta go.
All of us. Have a seat.
But RJ never told her what had happened, not until after she made the gruesome discovery. When she confronted him, he told her someone broke in and killed his dad.
Piece of shit, don't like you,
Right, talking
loser, all this shit. Now he's like
Completely different person.
Right. I just think that means something here.
RJ. Yeah, he's threatening to stab us, so I was like, yeah, I'm not running past him. No way. Yeah. Let me see with him. I know RJ's going back to booking for sure. Okay. We're gonna hold him for invest.
At this point, all signs were pointing to one conclusion: RJ was likely the killer. Every piece of testimony, every timeline, and every detail seemed to agree on one thing: RJ and his father were the only ones home the night of the murder. With enough cause for concern, officers decided it was time to bring everyone, Annie, Ben, and RJ, down to the station for formal interviews.
So, just like last time, it's a new day, I'm gonna read you your rights again. I just need a check and a signature there.
I'm the man.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna look for any kind of excuse or blame game to put on my dad. This is bad enough.
I get it.
I got to do sitting down, and I was gonna hit him from behind because I didn't want to go too far. I just wanted it to end fast. And I decided in my mind I was gonna do it. I hit him a couple times in the arm, and it broke his arm. It hurt his arm. I didn't want him to just stagger off and call the police, and it was more of the same. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna do this. And I started swinging the bat, and I knocked him to the ground. And right there where all that blood was, I hit him and knocked him cold. And I just tried to kill him from that point. He was struggling. I took a knife and just tried to just throw it because I didn't want him to feel any more pain. And I had gone too far. And I don't know how I didn't take my life seeing my dad like that. For no freaking reason, man. I didn't have much motive or plan. And I wasn't even that angry. It's just, I don't know, like I was possessed. He was literally sitting down and I started to strike him.
Sitting down where, though?
At his desk. He sat there a lot of the time. And I went up to him behind and I started hitting him. And he said, I love you, man. And it was his arm was all smashed up. It was too much. So I said, you know what, I'll just finish it, get it over with. I'm not gonna let him suffer like that and call the police. And
Strikes continue, that it ends here. Is that correct?
I knock him out cold,
Right.
And I never killed anybody in my life. So I had no idea how hard it was to actually kill him.
Okay.
And like I said, I grabbed a knife from his desk, stabbed him in the throat.
Okay. And
Tried to act blood.
okay, and that was done out here. Let's see.
I don't think you know how much this feels like the right thing to do, man.
It is the right thing to do.
I love my dad the most. I tried the hardest to get along with him. He's a hard guy to get along with. I cared about him the most out of everybody. I just want you to know that.
I
Play
believe that.
guitar. He loved playing guitar.
I believe that, RJ. I don't doubt that one bit.
That's what happened. I didn't do anything weird. I didn't take it too far. I just wanted it to end.
You know, we can't go back in time. The best we can do is go forward and make the best out of, from there on, what you can control. You can't control what has been done. It's done. let's move past that. Let's make better choices. Let's do the right thing from here moving forward. And that speaks to you and it speaks to your character, and I appreciate that.
Just want to shake your hand and say thank you for giving me the opportunity to come clean. I
Thank
know
you
it's
for
your
taking it.
Thanksgiving and everything. This means a lot to me that you did that, because what you said is 100% true. That there's no passing. So the truth comes out.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
He confessed to everything. He showed remorse. And in doing so, he helped close a chapter on a horrifying crime. R.J. Gulia later pled guilty to involuntary manslaughter, felonious assault, and abuse of a corpse. He was sentenced to a maximum of 25 years in prison. He is currently serving his sentence at Lorraine Correctional Institution, where he will spend the better part of his life reflecting on the brutal night that changed everything.